So you have come, my daughter.
Brave Lee, Grand Marshal of the Eternian Forces, and holder of the Templar Asterisk. The ruling hand of the Duchy, and, closer to home, Idia's stern but loving father. After a long and bloody war, peace between the Duchy and the Crystal Orthodoxy is finally within reach. What wisdom do you suppose he wishes to impart to you now?
No, you come to me as Idia Lee, Knights Captain of the Eternian Ducal Guard.
Father, what are you doing here?
Answer me this. Are you prepared to succeed me? Are you ready to rule a nation?
Father?
In olden times, it was said that a true ruler must possess one of two qualities. The strength to cut down any foe who would stand before him without doubt or hesitation. Or the resolve to defend the multitudes who would cling to him for protection without letting any come to harm. And yet, in many ways, these two powers, these two innate abilities, are opposites of one another.
So you're asking me if I had to choose one?
Just so. Now, I ask you once more, are you truly prepared to take my place, to rule a nation?
Do I have the will to rule? Yes, I do, Father.
Well said. Now, I would know what you believe. Which of these two qualities would you value most, were you to rule? Would you choose the power to cut down your foes? If so, go to Everlast Tower and retrieve the Grand Marshal's sword. Or would you value the power to protect your subjects? Then visit the Central Command Dungeon and retrieve the Grand Marshal's shield.
The Grand Marshal's sword from Everlast Tower, or the Grand Marshal's shield from the dungeons of Central Command?
When you appear before me as a true ruler, and only then, I shall share with you all that is mine to share.
Yes, Father. Understood, Grand Marshal, sir. Idia Lee, Knights Captain of the Ducal Guard, will not let you down.
Well spoken, my daughter. Now go, and be strong. I shall await you in the Cave of Vestments. Seek me out when you have found your answer.
The keystones are missing. What an extraordinary place to build such a grand chateau.
They call it Vampire Castle. Did you say vampire? Oh, it's just a name. No reason to get scared, you know? Who said I was scared?
In any case, looks like we're not getting in without the keystones.
Then why are we standing around here? Let's go already!
Here you go! Ugh, heavy. Ta-ta-da! Shield grilled cave scallop, ducal guard style.
Nice. These are the scallops you collected earlier, right?
Fresh scallops are the best.
And I love the miso butter sauce.
The bed of green onions and bean sprouts really works too. The juice from the scallops soaks into the greens, turning them into a refreshing seafood salad. Like an undersea garden.
By the way, did you say shield grilled? Yeah. Instead of a hot plate, I used this shield here to grill them.
Wow, that's awfully extravagant.
I read that the soldiers in the field would use their shields to grill meat and their helmets to boil potatoes.
How resourceful. I'll have to remember that the next time I'm in the woods without a frying pan. You make a lot of grilled food, Itia. Is that popular among the Ducal Guard? Sure is. Hearty battlefield fare fit for heroes. That's always been their motto.
A feast fit for heroes is right.
The Knights of the Ducal Guard have always been like that. Big, strong warriors with even bigger hearts. It sounds like a proud tradition. Just like the Sky Knights when I first joined them, I guess.
It must have been a real honor. Is that where you learned to cook Ducal Guard cuisine?
The Eternian 4th Guard Unit, the Sky Knights, was once part of the Ducal Guard. Its commander was none other than Sir Argent Heinkel. This was his shield, passed down from captain to captain.
Oh, so that's the shield you used to... Wait... You used a priceless heirloom to grill scallops?
Darn right. Just have to rinse it off and it'll be good as new. It's what Heinkel would have done.
A meal fit for heroes? More like a meal fit for madmen. What if you were ambushed while you were cooking?
Well, that's why they outlawed deep frying, you know.
Yeah, it'd be like a fire shield, except you'd be the one getting burned.
As commander of the Ducal Guard, Heinkel was sworn to serve Father night and day. Father's the one who taught him how to cook on the battlefield.
So the Templar taught him, and you've inherited their legacy. I suppose that's the Ducal Guard way.
Exactly.
Wait, so all those dishes with way too much sugar and your culinary experiments, they were inherited from the Ducal Guard too?
Huh? What is it?
This mithril shield. I've been holding onto it for my collection. It's the Pope Agnes Ascension Limited Commemorative Edition.
Oh, so that's why it was polished all spiffy. It made the cooking a breeze, I'll tell ya.
But my shield, it's all covered in soot and miso butter.
Hey, guess what, everyone? I've got another special treat for you. Check it out. Scallop soup in a helmet, Ducal Guard style.
Oh no, you didn't.
I sure did. I used the shiniest, best-kept helmet I could find. Look at it sparkle.
But that's my Legion helmet. That was my prize for qualifying at the Arena Regionals of the World Fighting Spirit Championships.
You know, it's good that you take care of your things. But the most wasteful thing of all is not to use them. You want us to take a survey? But what about our food?
We have to do this before dinner, otherwise it won't mean anything.
Okay, but what kind of survey?
Well, let me put it this way. You drinks tea, but not coffee. Tiz and Idia both like coffee, but Idia has a serious sweet tooth. And so it goes for other food and drink.
What you're saying is we all have different tastes. You two were arguing about food just the other day, weren't you?
That's right. One of us is completely deluded and thinks steak should be served with ketchup.
Well, duh, everyone knows that.
No, they don't. It's a travesty. Ketchup is for burgers and fries.
Maybe Magnolia is onto something with this survey idea.
We'll see. So, what do you want to know?
All right, question 1. What do you put on your eggs?
Oh, this is easy.
Oh, I know. Hollandaise. It's gotta be hollandaise sauce, right?
Would you listen to Mr. Hoity-toity? Everyone knows it's ketchup.
I'm fine with just a dash of salt and pepper.
Sometimes I can't tell if your tastes are refined or just plain boring.
No, he is absolutely right. Good point, sir. The answer is salt and pepper. And hollandaise.
Moving along. Next question. Fried oysters. What do you put on them?
Well, seafood, tartar sauce. End of story.
You can't just lump all seafood together. The right answer is ketchup. And you, Tiz? Let me guess. Salt again?
Oh no, soy sauce for oysters, definitely.
Soy sauce? Ugh, where'd that come from?
That's how Anya's taught me to eat them way back when. I admit, I thought it was kind of weird at the time.
You don't say.
Anyway, next question. Favorite style of ramen?
Ooh, things just got serious. Okay, Scareman. Oh, no, wait. Tonkotsu. Tonkotsu shoyu.
Not Alcampa noodles?
Huh, that counts as ramen? Well, no, I'm sticking with tonkotsu shoyu.
Well, I like miso, with butter on top, obviously.
And a dash of vinegar too, right?
Tis exactly. Which means you're also...
Sorry, I'm a salt man. I prefer a clear broth to a creamy one. What about you, Magnolia?
Well, since I came to Luxembourg, I've had a lot of ramen, and I mean a lot. And I like them all. Whatever the type, you can't go wrong with ramen.
Hey, no fair. I'm changing my answer then. D, all of the above. Look, are we done? Because I am starved. I'll eat anything, as long as it's now.
Yeah, me too. I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. I have to eat something. I don't care what.
Oh, the words I was waiting for. Today's menu is Magnolia's special boiled meat and spuds. À la lune.
Gosh, that sounds impressive. But what's a laloon?
Bleak and featureless.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, I can't hide it any longer. I'm so sorry. It's a complete disaster. You remember how we put all our herbs and spices in one basket? Well, I must have dropped it somewhere. I've been waiting for you to say you're so hungry you'll eat anything.
Why have all the sneaky tricks?
Hail, Idia. What brings you back to Eisenberg?
The shield bearers fought the sword bearers by building unbreakable defenses. So, is it better to rule a nation by the shield? In these past few years, you faced a coup d'etat, civil war, and relentless attacks by the Empire. And yet, under your command, the shield bearers held strong and repelled every threat. Commander Goodman, I would hear from you how a ruler might best defend his nation.
A weighty question indeed. I take it you're preparing to follow in your father's footsteps. Very well. Compared to the Duchy of Eternia, ours is a humble nation, but I will offer what advice I can. The defense of a country relies solely on the soundness and strength of its shield. No matter how many times it is struck, no matter how powerful the blows that rain down, it must not bend or buckle. It must absorb all harm so that no injury, no pain befalls the bearer. Now, this is how I built our shield. First, I drew a sharp line between the soldiery and citizenry. It is the former's duty to defend the latter. I saw to it that my men were provided with the strongest armor and stoutest shields, enough to protect them completely. So equipped, they could absorb every attack for as long as it took to exhaust our foes and sap them of the will to fight. This was the doctrine of the shield-bearers, and now that of the Eisenberg army. Of course, some argue that our approach is too rigid, too simplistic. Why not put greater focus on offensive power or mobility? I myself once entertained such ideas, and I was not the first shield-bearer commander to do so. Were we to divert more of our forces to the offensive, we could weaken the enemy's assault, relieving the burden of defense. But doing so would thin our defensive line, and might even afford the enemy a way to break through. We have one duty, and one alone, to protect the citizens of Eisenberg. An approach that would put them at risk, even were it to improve our efficiency, is not an approach I am willing to take.
And even with the nation united, you will continue to mold the Eisenberg army into a defensive force?
For as long as war troubles this world and peace eludes us, I will. A world without war is hard to imagine. I think we will always have need of a strong defense. It is my sworn duty to protect the people. I, for one, shall never lay down my shield.
So should I choose the shield?
You return, my friends. A welcome sight. What brings you back to the home of the Sagitta?
The SP cannon has the power to annihilate any foe. If a strong sword is truly needed to rule a people, the Sagitta would know. I would seek your wisdom, Elder.
And I would hope that I have the wisdom you seek, my child.
You have in your village a super weapon capable of blasting balls clear out of the sky.
Yes, I suppose we do.
Well, I was just wondering, do you think you could still lead your people without that power?
So you would follow in your father's illustrious footsteps, Idia Lee. I am a humble elder of a sleepy hamlet in the clouds. I fear my advice would have little value to one who would rule a great nation. But I will answer you. Yes, the SP cannon is a weapon with the power to destroy our mortal foe. Such power might seem excessive and unbefitting our small mountain village. And yet there are Baals everywhere, and they threaten not just our people, but all who live in this world. Left unchecked, these fiends would destroy humanity, and we have the power to stop them. Whether this power is essential to govern my people, I cannot say. But it is a power that I would be a fool to relinquish.
But what if someone tried to use this great power for evil? What then?
This is, of course, a danger. Why, even used in good faith, an artifact of such power can have unforeseen and terrible consequences. But if we rejected this power out of fear, then what would happen to this world? Our foes would still be there, and who would hold them in check? When confronted with an unrelenting foe, what responsible leader would not take weapon in hand and destroy them? Your mind hears my words, yet your heart remains unconvinced.
No, it's not that. It's just...
It is all right, child. It is good to doubt. The question of how best to rule a nation is one with no easy answer.
Maybe the sword is the answer.